Hi, kids. I'm Cosmo. Have you ever looked up at night to see a sky full of stars? If so, maybe you saw me. You might say, I hang out with an all-star bunch of friends. There's a little over 9,000 stars your human eyes can see without a telescope. You probably can only see around 2,500 of us at once. But God put about 2 to 400 billion stars in our galaxy alone. The stars you can see are only a teeny tiny sample of how many stars God made. And I've been around a while too. In fact, way back when people in the Bible looked up at the stars, they were looking at the same stars you look at. I even got to see another star shine light on Jesus. People followed the star's light to find baby Jesus. That sure gave me something to shoot for. In your solar system, the big star is the sun. That's what everything moves around. We call that orbiting. It's when something moves around something else again and again and again. But your solar system, it's just a tiny part of a galaxy called the Milky Way. Here's a surprise. A lot of stars in the galaxy are way bigger and brighter than the sun. In fact, most of the stars you can see are actually brighter than the sun. Wow! I mean, just look at how bright I am. Take my old pal Rigel, for instance. He's very bright. He's the 7th brightest star in the sky. And he's about 120,000 times as bright as the sun. He just got a lot further away from you, so he doesn't look as big. If you want to find Rigel, just find the constellation Orion and look for his right knee. Right there. Or there's my friend Polaris. He's also known as the North Star, and he's pretty cool. Here's why. We stars may not look like we're moving, but we move around in space, just like Earth does. But Polaris, he stays right above your North Pole. That makes him really easy to spot. And it helps you always know which way is north. Polaris isn't as bright as Rigel, but he's 2,500 times brighter than your sun. If you ask me, he's pretty stellar. Yeah, we stars might look small from Earth, but we really light up the sky. My friends and I are a bright bunch of buddies. Without us stars, the Earth would be a different place. Explorers used us to navigate the ocean, finding their way to new lands. And back when I was closer to your age, people used stars to know when to plant their crops and when winter was coming. Plus, we sure do make the night sky look pretty. Just imagine how dark the night sky would look without us beautiful dots of light shining through. We can shine through the darkness from really far away to bring light in the dark. Jesus brought light to a dark world too. In fact, Jesus called himself a light. In the Bible, the book of John, chapter 8, verse 12 says, Jesus said, I am the light of the world. Wow! Sometimes your life may seem as dark as the night sky. Maybe you feel lonely, or maybe your parents are getting a divorce. Maybe you lost someone you love. In those dark times, you can still see Jesus' light shining through, just like you can see bright stars lighting up the night. And you can turn around and shine Jesus' light to people around you. When life feels dark, shine Jesus' light.